That was remix, baby. To the Mike and You podcast. This is the boy Victor GAK, Mike A16 on Twitter, the Mike A16 on Instagram, the Mike A16 on Snapchat, the Mike A16 on Facebook, the Mike A16 on Spill. Shout out to the Aura, the more importantly, the Mike A16 on Blue Sky, baby. Hit me up. I'm with my main man.
I am UINKC on X. What it do?
We got a great show for you guys on today. We're going to talk about a play. All right? Then we got to talk about somebody might be 1-3, which is shocking.
Not that bad.
Then we got 2 Monday night games. Will we ever have another 2-night game? And what team shocked you the first 3 weeks? But before we start, Thursday was National Daughters Day. What did you get your daughters?
I got them a roof over their head and food in their bellies. That's it. That's what I got them.
You black people.
That's what I got them.
I gave my daughters.
That's because you rich, bro. You rich, so you got it like that. And I'm trying to get it like you. But as of now, they get potato soup and a piece of bread. Happy Daughters Day.
Potato soup? What's potato soup?
Boiled potatoes, bro. Boiled potatoes.
Wouldn't it just be potatoes?
It is. But when you add the water, the broth with it is potato soup.
I never knew that. Is that a poor person meal?
It is. It is. It is.
That's why I probably never had it.
Yeah, I know, because you ain't poor.
Eat caviar, baby.
I can't afford the O&R.
The O&R.
I'm just poor.
Oh.
There used to be
what you did.
That's a bad joke. And I apologize.
I see what you did.
There used to be a place back in the day. Now, I don't know if you remember it or heard of it. It used to be called Po Folks. They should bring it back.
Never heard of it.
It used to be like value meals for like $4, $3 back in the day.
Never heard of it.
And, you know, it was cheaper than you could go out to eat, sit down at a restaurant and eat there. Like, honestly, we need that again in society.
McDonald's brought back $8 Big Mac meals for you poor people.
Who eats freaking Big Macs?
Yeah,
nobody.
You Chiefs fans do.
Nobody.
Sacks for Big Macs.
I always mention that sacks happen for Big Macs, but I don't ever go get one. Ugh, who eats Big Macs?
Apparently 2.6 billion people.
I guess.
All right,
I guess.
Well, we hope everybody had a great week. Let's go ahead and get started with the show. Should Tush Push be banned? I know we talked a little bit about it last week, but it happened again, and a couple more false starts happened again.
That I don't think it should be banned.
You think it should be officiated correctly?
That's all.
But here's the thing. Everybody false start most likely on every play.
See, you said most likely. That's the part that disqualifies that conversation. No. Because if you look
at Jawan Taylor,
does a cornerback false start? No, they don't.
Do the cornerback?
That's what I just said.
Corner?
I did say corner.
Why would they false start?
Okay, fine.
That's defense.
That's the wide receiver false start.
A lot of
the tight end false start.
They get penalized?
Do they?
Yes.
Do they get called for it? I don't see it.
Not all the time.
Very rarely.
Not all the time, but they do.
And this is where you have that question of, should this be officiated by a person or a computer?
Then just only officiate the Tush Push with a computer. You gotta officiate every play with the computer.
No, not necessarily.
See, there you go.
You're
making rules up as you go along.
Kind of, that's how life works, bro.
You can't make rules up as you go.
That's how life works. And that's how life works. You sit here. That's why we have the competition committee. That's literally they made the rules. Literally, they're probably going to ban the Tush Push next year. What do you mean?
Okay, they can ban it, but
They
you
can't
officiate it a certain way with a computer on this thing.
You can. They banned the club arm for Green Bay Packers. Reggie White. They banned that. They banned all kinds of stuff. You come up with something new, and if it feels like it's too much for somebody,
Can't nobody just stop it, people.
it's not the people.
Just stop it, players.
It's not the people. It's not even the players. It's
the people
it's
that
the NFL.
It's the people complaining. Who's doing this slow motion? It's slow motion, so it's supposed to start.
I'm cool with it. Like I'm cool with it. Because here's what it does. It forces you, when you have players like this that are so dominant, it forces y'all defensive coordinators to get outside of that box. Because you put yourself in a box, and I'm gonna tell you one person who does this. The defensive coordinator for the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking, for currently the Chargers. He used to be for the Baltimore Ravens. Can't think of his name, but
you have a computer right in front of you.
Yeah, I'm not looking it up. Doesn't matter that much. Just like you had a computer in front of you when you was asking for the time for the scores of the game last night or the other night.
I was driving home, bro.
You had enough time to text. You had enough time to put that text into.
I got a voicemail, baby.
You could.
I said, that's you and Mohor's job.
Not only that.
You and Mohor's job to text me on Thursday night.
You got crappy Siri. You could have asked her.
No, seriously, don't do that.
You could have asked her.
Don't.
Or if you didn't have Siri, I know you got Google. You could have asked Google.
No, I was driving, and it's you and Mohor's job to let me know what scores is on Thursday nights and Monday nights.
Well, Mo is doing his job. Good job, bro.
That's why his ass blocked this week.
You the real MVP.
That's why he blocked.
You're the real MVP. But
all right,
that's how I feel about the situation.
It's the fans overreacting.
No,
if you're on the losing side,
no, I don't think so. But I think it's not wrong for you to want fairness across the board. But at the end of the day, life ain't fair. And y'all defensive coordinators are smart enough to figure this out. Like they really are. Defensive coordinators are smart enough to figure this out. And if they ain't, they need to get their offense on the field and work against it. Like there's something out there to stop this consistently. Just got to figure it out.
You know when life will be fair?
When Jesus come back?
Yep. When we all get to heaven.
I didn't even know you knew that song.
What a
you don't.
Will be.
You don't.
When we all see Jesus, we'll sing and shout the victory.
So I was correct. You don't know the song. I didn't think you knew the song.
I wrote the song.
Apparently, I was right. You don't know.
It's the remix day. You remixed the intro. Anyway, let's go to the next topic.
Shoot.
Yeah, I can't even get a swoosh. I'm definitely hiring an intern back.
You ain't hiring nobody, bro. You can't even look on Google to see what the score of the game is. You ain't hired nobody.
Can't text and drive, bro.
And the lie detector test determined
this ain't Maury.
That's a lie. Chargers. OC. Nope. I gotta find out now.
See,
Greg Roman.
I said Greg Roman.
I didn't hear you say anything.
I
didn't hear you say nothing but Google right in front of you, bro.
Don't make me say the Atlanta Falcons quarterback name. All right. Give me a switch for the next subject, man.
You need a life, bro.
Patrick Mahomes or Lamar Jackson. Be a little bit of professional, dog. We professionals. A little professionalism will go a long way, you.
That's not okay.
Patrick Mahomes or Lamar Jackson will be 1-3 after the first month of the season.
Oh, shoot.
Is it time for the Chiefs fans and Chiefs Kingdom or Ravens and Ravens flock to be on panic mode?
If you're 1-3, it's gonna be panic mode. It should be panic mode. Like, you don't ever want to start from behind like that. I think
Who needs to win this game more?
I don't know, man. We've seen Patrick Mahomes come back from 2-3.
This is why I'm not.
1-3 is different from 1-4 is different from 2-3. I get it, but we've seen Patrick Mahomes come back from late season losses and early season losses, and
I'm not. I'm not worried about the Chiefs or the Ravens being 1-3 after this week. I'm not. I'm not in panic mode.
I'm not in panic mode either.
But I know a lot of fans will be, and I know some of the teams gonna say, "Oh, it's urgent. We need to win."
I think whoever goes 1-3 this week probably will not win their division. Not saying they won't make the playoffs. I'm just saying they won't win their division.
I disagree.
And the Ravens.
I think the Ravens still could win their division.
I don't think so.
I don't think Pittsburgh is all that.
I don't think they're all that either. But I do believe that they, if they keep the Ravens down and they just figure out a way to beat the Ravens, they'll be, if the Ravens lose this week,
which they will,
and they find a way to sweep the Ravens, the Steelers.
Of course, if they sweep them, yes,
then that wins the division.
I don't think they will sweep them.
I don't think so either. But if they find a way, then they wins the division for them. And Baltimore only won it for 2 years. If the Chiefs want to be 9-time AFC West champions, it matters for that. I don't really care. As long as we make the playoffs, like, I do care. Don't get me wrong. I do want the AFC West. I absolutely do. However, I'm not going to put so much emphasis on it that we got to win it because, shoot, Patrick Mahomes has been seed number 1, seed number 2, seed number 3.
He never been 3.
He has. No, he hasn't.
Never. Just 1 and 2. So he always had home field advantage. He had to go to Baltimore that year when he was 2. That was it.
You're right. So this just adds to the legacy. This just adds to the legacy. If you go in as a wild card and come out as champions, that just adds to the legacy. Yeah. Patrick Mahomes is still Patrick Mahomes. He's missing on a couple, but who you trusting?
Why do you
Juju, Travis Kelce?
You can trust Xavier this week.
You can't trust. He's been gone for 2 weeks, so I can't really trust him. Travis been tripping, bro. Tripping.
I know that.
Dude is on that stuff, bro.
Don't do that.
Dude is on that stuff. I don't know what it is.
Greatness. That's what he's on. He's on greatness.
Great white stuff. Cocaine. That dude been tweaking. For real, for real. I don't know what's going on with him. I can't call it at all. But he arguing to get the ball. And when he finally does get the ball, he dropped it. I don't understand it. It don't happen often. But in this last year, I didn't think this was his last year until 4 weeks into the season. And I do now.
But hating.
I hate it. Listen. I'm not hating. But I do think the Chiefs need to identify. I looked at the captains for the last Super Bowl, and I think they need to identify 3 new leaders. Patrick Mahomes is going to be here. Chris Jones, I think he's got another year, and he can stay. I'm not telling him to go. Neither is Travis Kelce. If they both want to stay, they both want to stay.
I remember Brother Tim told Chris to go.
I know. He probably telling Kelce to go if he called this week, but he didn't call this week. But I'm not saying push them out. I'm saying, like, make them player emeritus, if you understand that point. I know it's whatever, but it's time to identify your new leaders and kind of put them in their positions like you did Patrick Mahomes in 2017. It's time. And it's time for them to start working on taking that mantle because your guys are getting old. I'm not saying they're not effective, but Chris Jones just got his first sack in game number 3.
If
Just think about it like that.
If
Not only that, but they the ones out here tripping on the field. Chris Jones hollering at you only got 99 yards, bro. We won the game. Travis Kelce blowing up at
Andrew Walter-Reed,
yes, for the last 5 games he's played, he's blown up at him like 4 times. That's ridiculous. It wasn't happening before. It shows a team that looks like it's unraveling. And the more it unravels, Patrick Mahomes has to do things that he shouldn't have to do. Because it's a distraction. That's all I'm saying.
if Baltimore had a quarterback, would they be in this position?
Stop it. He's the best guy on the field for them. Derrick Henry can't hold on to the football. The defense can't stop bloody nose.
Allegedly.
I mean, they can't even tilt their own head back. So you're not supposed to tilt your head back when you got a bloody nose. Don't want that out there. And it drains into your throat. Well, but anyway,
yeah, Dr. MD now.
I'm just like,
give me a switch.
I got my first aid certification.
I got CPR.
Not recently. I just
got CPR like a few weeks ago. Again.
Yeah. I don't even know why people get certified to CPR.
My job paid me to do it.
I know, same here, but it's not the same as if they do it at the place.
I know, right?
Right? They be breaking ribs, and if you breaking ribs, you get sued. Anyway.
We have 2 Monday night games this week.
Ooh.
Do you think we would ever get 2 Thursday night games?
On the same channel?
I'm not saying on the same channel.
They have to be on the same channel. Prime paid for that, and they want theirs. But it could be on the same channel if you have one on the East Coast and the West Coast.
6.
If you put like a San Francisco game and a New York game or something like that, it could happen.
Well, they also
and Prime would pay for it. Prime would pay for it.
Well, here's the thing:
not Prime time. Prime, baby. I can't do Prime.
No, because Netflix paid for Christmas, but they still gave NBC a Christmas game.
Nah, it's different with Prime. Prime is paid for exclusive rights of Thursday night. That's what they did.
But at the same time, it's loopholes.
There's loopholes.
You pay exclusive rights for Thursday night game. Yeah, we gave you one. Now we get another. NFL
ain't doing
NFL got money, funny, sunny, and money. But
yeah,
are we gonna get
but that's also a guaranteed check every year. That's probably gonna go up with inflation. I don't know who's taking over Thursday night games because I guess somebody would.
89.
Somebody would. I don't know.
So what do you think? Are we ever gonna get a 2 Thursday night games?
I don't need 2 Thursday night games. I pay attention to the Thursday night game, and now I'm about to start working nights again. So I'm definitely not gonna be like watching intently. But we probably will get it. And knowing Prime, man, they might even pay more for it.
Just because they got the money to waste.
I don't know how much it's helping their bottom line or not, but it seemed like it's wasting money.
But we know who wastes a lot of money. Disney, ABC, ESPN.
They making y'all pay it.
Nah, I ain't paying none.
And everybody like, oh, we showed them. They lost, I don't even know how much.
$5 billion.
You showed
them.
They
don't care.
They care.
That's a tax write-off.
They care. Yeah, but they'll recover.
I know.
You're not stopping your trip that you planned next summer. I know that much.
We lost $5 billion.
I'm not going to the
tax write-off.
I'm not going to the park. I'm getting my refund for the yearly subscription that I have to Disney World.
And you have to look at all the other companies that they own.
Come on, bro.
You won't be eating, drinking, nothing.
So there's only so much that's gonna work. But they did lose some money, no doubt.
$5 billion is a lot.
But when they do lose that stuff, guess what happens with the other stuff? Goes up. That's what happens.
So you say yay or nay?
Yeah, it'll happen.
Eventually, I agree with you. Because
Eventually.
they about money.
Because the NFL wants their money, and if Prime gonna pay for it, or if somebody else is willing to, they gonna put it in there. Although, who watches Thursday night games like intently? I like the commentary more than I
So
like
you
watching.
basically
the game.
you have it for background noise.
Mm-hmm.
Funny story, and I text you in my
Is it
heart
that
in the
funny?
group. Not really. It's not even funny at all. Why do we say stuff like that? It's a funny story, but it's not even funny.
That's why I had to ask. It's not.
It's not funny. But I'll text you more in the group text. That
Why you guys say that man's full?
he says full name when he
I don't
calls.
mean you have to say.
Oh, this is one more in here. I'm an Eagles fan. We barely won. That was a great game, you. Man, talk your stuff. You the Super Bowl champs, bro.
Stop, bro. That's
you your ass. That's what we did.
That's not cool.
Stop that tush push, you little punks.
I told him they only got 100. Yeah, we killed you just less than 100 yards, and he told me we won the game, bro.
We won the effing game. Hey, but also, well, back to the story. That as soon as it went off, it was on NFL Network.
I'm not rewatching the game.
Like, I didn't watch it. Remember, because I was at work, and Thursday I get my haircut, and I get home around 11:30 at night.
I need to take a page from your book, bro.
So I get home around 11:30 at night on Thursday. So, and I text you guys, oh, the game starting on the NFL Network. I'm like, that's fast as hell. And it had the Prime logo on it, so I knew it was the right game.
Personally, I'm not going to rewatch a game. I barely. They got the rewind games where they fast forward through. They just go straight to every play.
Yeah,
and I'll rewatch that.
Yeah,
but I ain't rewatching.
I used to see that on Facebook, but I ain't seen it out yet.
Yeah, man. I used to love. That was back when
that's like almost 2 years ago,
bro. That was back when social media was at its peak. They were showing NFL games on X and Facebook, and if they didn't show the specific games, they had yards, they had stats, and they had scores on there. They still got the scores on X, but they ain't got them on Facebook. I'm like, bro, that was when NFL. I mean, when social media was at its peak. Now everything's staged and trying to make you think it's real.
All right. Next subject.
I said it.
He said it. Give me a swoosh. Oh, yeah, that's a manly swoosh. Anywho.
There's manly swooshes? Okay.
What teams, it can be plural, teams, have shocked you so far in the first 3 weeks? One of mine is the Chargers. They are winning games that they normally lose. I wonder how long it's going to keep up, but they're still winning the games. They 3-0. So that's one of my teams.
That was one of mine. The Chargers, I was going to mention it later, but since you already mentioned it, I'll mention it. The Chargers is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Greg Roman being there, I thought they was just going to run the ball.
Oh, wait. I just thought about what you said earlier. Greg Roman came from
Baltimore.
So he went from John to Jim.
Gruden. I mean,
Harbaugh.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
He just brother. He worked for one brother, worked for the other. Yes.
All right,
but they let Herbert do what I thought what's his face would let him do. I can't even Staley. Yeah. I know he's a defensive coordinator, but I thought he let him throw the ball. They're empowering him to throw the ball.
And if he make a mistake, learn from it.
And Quentin Johnson and all the receivers that they got.
A rejuvenated Keenan Allen, baby.
Keenan Allen.
Rejuvenated.
And I still hate that they have him. The little guy.
Eckler? No.
Not Eckler. The wide receiver.
Landon Conklin?
Yeah, Landon McConkey.
I know you find out.
Which is one of the guys that I really wanted.
Here in Kansas City.
Him or the McCaffrey, Luke McCaffrey. One of those two guys I want.
Why are they faster than their dad? Their dad was slow as hell.
They trained harder.
Ed,
Ed wasn't a juicer, was he?
nah, he was just slow as hell.
I'm thinking somebody. I see Ed. I know Ed who he is, but my face is seeing Bill Romanowski, and I'm not. They're not the same.
Oh,
Obviously. They're not the same.
That's my guy when he was with the Niners, but I didn't know he was that crazy when he went to the Broncos and to the Raiders. I like that dude is crazy.
That dude is nuts. Anyway, yes, the Ravens. I mean, not the Ravens. The Chargers are definitely, just because they're taking the. I thought we had seen the best of Herbert. They let that man throw. Letting him throw. And I ain't hating.
And one thing I love about them, and I said it in past weeks, is that Jim is continue with the offense even if they're winning the game. And that's what you got to do sometimes, is continue to do what you did.
That's him being in college, I think. Like, they run it up in college. I think it needs to be more stuff like that in the NFL. You paying these people. Who cares if you run up the score? Like, why do we have to be?
Well, I gotta respect you, bro.
I don't.
I respect you.
I don't actually respect you. And I'm showing you on the field that I don't respect you. Do something.
It's not. You need to show more sportsmanship. Man, y'all grown ass man making $1 million.
Sportsmanship, these nuts. How about that?
But I was surprised that they came back and beat the Broncos.
I'm not.
Well, I am.
I don't think the Broncos are as good of a team as we would like to project them to be.
And they could literally be 3-0.
I agree. I think they think they're that good because of the coach. And he's not a bad coach. I think he's a great coach. But I do think that they're lacking some offensive talent that they need in an effort to make Bo Nix be the best Bo Nix he could be. They got the defense, allegedly. I should have said theoretically, but theoretically. They should be a little bit better than what they are.
But also,
in fact,
he's instilled confidence in them. And if they learn how to close out games,
then they'd be different.
Yes.
I thought the Broncos would be where the Chargers are now. I just thought the Chargers would come on later in the year, like in November or something.
Especially with a new head coach and system. I get you.
Yeah, that's exactly the reason.
Another thing that shocked me so far, backwards, is the Houston Texans. I'm saying they shocked me backwards
because they're not. I think they're winless, right?
Yes, and what happened?
What's going on there?
I guess they thought it was a cupcake walk or whatever. Not.
I don't know what's.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know what.
So it shocked me that they are regressing with all that young talent they have, with a little mixture of veterans, but pretty much you got a young quarterback, you got a young receiving team. Can they stay healthy? Nico Collins, and can the coach is young? So you got Will Johnson, don't you, on the defense side that they just drafted here in Kansas City?
Huh?
Didn't they draft Will Johnson or that defensive player here in Kansas City at the draft? Ooh, the Texans. They drafted a defensive player. I thought his name was Will Anderson. I don't know why I said Will Johnson.
The Kansas City part threw me off.
No, I said the draft in Kansas City.
The draft was in Kansas City. Yes, Will Anderson, the fourth.
Yeah, Will Anderson. I don't know. The fourth of the Johnsons of Will. I mean Anderson's of Will.
The fourth. He called him Ed Johnson. I do agree with you on that. On the backwards end, I don't know what's going on with them. I don't get it. I don't get it either. Tank Dell and them playing. They play the Titans this week, I think, but they got to get off. This is it's still a winnable division, even though you got Indiana Jones apparently.
Oh no, them boys playing some ball. Ever since Jim Irsay put their headset on, they ain't lost.
Man, bro, I'm here for that. But they're my third team.
Okay.
The Colts are my third team, but my second team is I just had them, man. I just had them. The Bucks. 3-0.
I told you, Baker.
Listen, we both been talking about Baker for The Browns fumbled. The Browns fumbled. We talk about how many people they drafted. John Dorsey don't really get that wrong. He drafted you Baker Mayfield, who's one of the best QBs right now,
Patrick Mahomes.
and Patrick Mahomes. Those are the two.
Brad Veach get the credit, but
no, Brett Veach don't deserve that credit.
no, I'm just saying he get the credit.
I love everything y'all love Brett Veach for, but he don't deserve that credit. That is a John Dorsey pick. That is a John Dorsey whatever. Brett Veach brought him to John Dorsey to draft. So, but Baker Mayfield's good, man. We've been saying this for a long time.
When he's not focused on the media,
I don't even care about.
No, I'm just saying when he's not focused on Rex Ryan, not Rex Ryan.
It's Rex.
It's Rex, right?
Because the other one's Rob.
Oh yeah,
the Browns.
If he ain't, he's good because he's in the game.
He's focused right now.
He got that little contract.
He told what's his face. Sometimes a little security goes a long way. A little security goes a long way. He done been on the Rams. He done been on the Browns. He done been on the Panthers. He was good enough to stay with a team. The Panthers should have kept that man.
He's on a rainbow journey. The jersey. You know how they say Shaq got the rainbow jersey? Be professional, bro.
Are we serious right now?
Be professional.
Anyway, like
I'm talking about the different color jerseys, man.
The Bucks are 3-0, bro. The Bucks are 3-0, and I think they could be 4-0 depending on what the game they have this week. I do think I saw the game, Philadelphia. I think they could be 4-0.
They ain't beating Philly.
I do think Philly shows some.
Philly need to quit playing with the teams level.
To me personally, I think the Bucks possess a lot of what Philly does well, or possess of Philly's weaknesses. I do think that, but we'll talk about it later.
So who's your third team?
My third team.
Oh, it was Houston.
Yeah, it was Houston.
Going backward. Another team.
Because they haven't won a game, right?
No.
Yeah, that's them. Because I expected the Titans and I expected the Saints to be winless right now.
The other team is the Colts.
And the Colts
shocked me.
Yeah.
Like, they're just playing ball. They blocking out all the outside noise and just playing ball. Nobody believed in them. They playing with what we call house money.
Jim Irsay's daughter is on their heads, bro.
She was on mine.
Yeah. Whoa. You ain't getting that money, fam.
I'm trying.
You're not getting that money. They will pay you to go away more than they would pay you to marry her.
Okay. I'll be Kevin Featherline.
That's one thing I've realized that separates the rich from the poor. They know what they're doing as far as these arranged marriages are concerned.
Hey, Mike, we give you $2 million to go away. All right, you idiot. We're gonna give you 20.
I would have took 500,000.
But I would have took $500.
But I'm telling you that.
And yes, I am Chelsea Clinton.
I think her being down there shows everybody that there's accountability in that organization. Not saying that there wasn't before, but it's been leveled up. And I'm gonna tell you exactly what it looks like. It looks like when the Chiefs brought in Andy Reid. Because I truly don't believe Clark had his hands on the organization like he currently does now back then. And
when them ticket sales stopped coming in and that one blackout happened, it's like, we can't
do this. So,
can't do this.
So, and I think she's like, look, I'm protecting assets here.
And my last team is Big Fish San Francisco 49ers.
You surprised?
With all the injuries that they had in the beginning of the season and stuff like that. Then Brock Purdy out. You got bum-ass McCorkle there winning 2 games.
The Mickey Mac.
So they are shocking to me right now being 3-0 undefeated.
To reference,
know,
Kansas City area and to the mic specifically. He's known as Mac Jones.
his name is McCorkle, bro.
The Mac named Mike.
Don't do that.
Yes, I'm doing it.
We got voicemail?
Of course we do.
All right, let's hear it. 816-654-6883 is the number.
The Mike and you, this is the R here with my picks. I got Seattle beating Arizona on the road because, Arizona out your boy James Conner because he tore his ankle up last week in the game for Francisco. It was a good game, but he tore his ankle up. And Marvin Harrison Jr. can't seem to catch. He's trying to listen to his daddy's name. He's nothing like his daddy because his daddy could catch and this dude can't catch. Then in our Sunday tilt, I got Pittsburgh in a close one over Minnesota. Our offensive line is dog water right now, and our defense is dog water right now. I got Washington over Atlanta. I've got Buffalo out over the Saints. I got Detroit over Cleveland. The Chargers over the Giants because, they done put Russell Wilson under the bench. I'm tired now. I got Tampa Bay in a close one at home over Philadelphia. They go 4-0. I got the Rams in a close one beating Indianapolis. I got San Francisco beating the Jaguars. I got the Chiefs in the Ravens one. The Ravens defense is terrible. And Green Bay beating Dallas on Sunday night. But Dallas ain't got no defense either. And on Monday, I got the Jets beating Miami and Denver beating Cincinnati. Those are my picks for the week.
That's it.
This is all I'm out.
Thanks for calling, R. And don't you ever disrespect this show ever again. You skip Tennessee at Houston. You skip Carolina at New England. Don't ever do that. And by the way,
he skipped New England because you skip New England all the time.
That's my team. I can skip them. They bums. But anyway, a fun fact, the aura, Marvin Harrison Jr., Marvin Harrison Sr. got the same numbers. Actually, Jr. got 1 yard more than the first 20 games with the same amount of touchdown, 9.
Look at that. Look at you doing homework, my G.
Oh, yeah. So, that's you and Mohart was bashing Marvin Harrison Jr. in the text message.
Homework, my G?
Sometimes.
That's weird. That's weird.
Even though I'll be working at 16 to 17 to 18 hours a day, I do homework when I feel like it.
That's weird, bro.
When you're the professor, you don't have to do the homework. You already know the answers. So,
well, you still got the answer to the chancellor. That's
so
who you got to answer.
Thursday night game, Seattle edged out Arizona. Last second field goal, which it shouldn't have never came down to that, but we are there. Your thoughts on that game? What did Midget Man do?
Stop,
I'm sorry,
bro.
Little Man do.
Stop. That's not okay. I think
my bad. I forgot that
the offense got to figure out what they're doing. Like, the offense should be more than Trey McBride.
He's a nice tight end. And
he's one of the best.
Now, I wanted to ask you that.
The Raiders are their tight end whose name is
Bowers.
Brock Bowers. Really good. Brock Bowers is a beast, probably the best. Trey McBride is number 2 on this list. 2 or 3, I think.
You got Bowers one?
Yeah, Bowers was the leading tight end last year. Yes, absolutely. Bowers is a beast. Bowers is head and shoulders above. And also Bowers, okay. Shut up. Also, Bowers quarterback is
Gino.
It's Gino.
Last year it was McConnell.
And so you're dealing with these guys who have
attorney quarterbacks
who have I almost have to trust these guys because they're big targets and they catch everything. So who's my most reliable target? My tight end. So I'm throwing him. So Brock Bowers is a beast.
Okay, Bowers 1. McBride 3. You say
4, 3, or top 5.
Kelsey?
Kelsey.
Uh,
Kelsey's got to be
I'm talking about this year alone, or
this year alone.
with this year,
Middle of
last
the
year.
pack. Middle of the pack.
Kittles, even though he only played one
Middle
game.
of the pack. Like those,
Ertz been balling in Washington.
Yeah, right now he's got to be top 12, maybe.
What about Goddard?
Goddard's been balling. That's my dude. But yeah,
I think
what we're seeing
which
is
one?
the introduction to
Then the Bills got 2 of them, not saying Kincaid.
Yeah,
they both nice.
Kincaid, I wanted to draft a long time ago.
So
when he
where
drafted,
would Kincaid be in this list? You got Bowers 1, McBride
like
2, 3.
10, maybe 10
okay.
or 9. Like we're starting to see the new group come to form.
Yes,
like they're evolving to be better guys that not only in catching but blocking and route running. I'm starting to see it. These old guys are being phased out, and that's okay. That's okay,
and it's okay if Kelsey ain't number 1 this year. You know what I mean? Like
he wasn't number 1 last year.
I see that
it was over 2 years ago.
I dislike when fans of certain teams, let's just say Chiefs right now, because I follow a lot of Chiefs fans on Twitter because they follow me and stuff like that. If you say something good about McBride, like, oh man, McBride got 20 catches this one game, 5 touchdowns. Then I'm just saying. Then the Chiefs were like, well, Kelsey had 25 catches this game, and it was back in like
1997.
You know what I mean? Like, it's okay to let other quarterbacks and other receivers and other defensive people have great games and be honored. You know what I mean?
I agree. There is and
I hate when any team does it.
There's a fine line between knowing when to let something go and when to keep hold of it. And one thing I've realized with the Drew Brees situation, with the Peyton Mannings and the Tom Brady's and the Patrick Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes has, and I remember the show back when Drew Brees, we said Drew Brees should have retired a long time ago.
Yes.
But he earned the right to retire whenever he wanted to and be the starting quarterback until he did retire. But they still should have had his heir apparent there, to be fair. But he earned the right until he started sucking. Like really, really, as long as you protect the ball, there's no reason for you to be usurped as a quarterback for all that he did for that organization. Same thing with Tom Brady. Same thing with Peyton Manning, the great ones. Kelsey is the same way, but he's becoming a distraction off the field. Like, you need the cameras on you when you ain't got the ball. That's a problem, bro. Gain that when you're getting the ball or something. Like, we're focused on what he's doing off the field and the drop. The drop is the big one, but that means that you have lack of focus. So I do think he's so great that he deserves the right to walk away from the game as opposed to being put out the game. But sometimes if you're more of a distraction than you are help, then yeah.
Who's his backup?
Noah Gray.
Is he ready?
Noah Gray got an extension. Yes, he's ready.
No, I'm just saying.
He's not. He's not going to be what Kelsey is. So don't think that. Don't think in terms of Kelsey.
The reason I asked is because you brought up a great point that a lot of times these teams don't have an heir apparent to the next great player that they have, and they just got to be decent.
One thing we have is tight ends galore. For me, we got some tight ends on the practice squad that should be poached by a lot of these teams. I think we got Brennan Stool from Clemson on the practice squad. I can't remember the other guy. He blew up in the preseason. Real good. I think he developed some amazing chemistry with Patrick Mahomes, but I can't remember his name. But they brought him back to the practice squad. He's a journeyman in the NFL, whatever. And then, of course, Noah Gray. And then the guy we drafted 2 years ago, who was on the IR last year. But We got a lot of tight ends available to us.
All right, Sunday games. The first overseas game, Minnesota Vikings at the Pittsburgh Steelers, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it'd be 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time here in Kansas City. Who do you like in this game?
I like Pittsburgh.
I got Pittsburgh as well. Even though Carson Wentz had a great game.
I think they know Carson Wentz enough to figure it out. And TJ Watt has 3 sacks last game, 2 sacks last game.
I got Pittsburgh, but this will be a huge win for Minnesota.
And probably
the biggest win this season.
I think so. And if they can do it with Wentz, you might be on your way. Y'all might be on your way, but he does got Jettas, so I mean, anything's possible.
JJ McCarthy had Jetta too, but
McCarthy looked like he might be
like he's from Alabama instead of Michigan.
He looked like he might be trash. He looked like I really legit thought Harbaugh was going to try to get him and then run the ball. But
I see why he ran the ball in college.
We see why. Because he ain't got the horses.
Washington Commanders without Jaden Daniels.
Yeah.
Versus Atlanta Falcons.
Ooh. Is it Mariota?
Yes, Marcus Mariotti.
You and your Mariotti.
Because he's running it up, baby. He put up 40-something against the Raiders.
The Raiders suck. Who do I got? Oh, I got to watch it.
Atlanta be losing close games.
I agree, and that's what made me pause there. I'm going to go Atlanta. They'll figure something out. Now don't even talk about the quarterback, bro.
I'm not. They screwed up against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the first game. You know what I mean?
Tampa's a good team.
But Atlanta should have won that game.
Quality team.
I got Washington still.
Mm-hmm.
Just so I can text my cousin down in Atlanta. Talk trash. New Orleans Saints at Buffalo. I got New Orleans.
You're a liar.
I am on this one. I got Buffalo.
Buffalo, if I believed in that defense, they could shut them out.
They not.
The New Orleans, they not, but the New Orleans Saints suck, bro. They suck.
What do New Orleans have to do to win this game?
I don't think they can do anything to win this game. Unless the Bills just come in and
capitalize on Josh Allen interceptions.
I don't think that even gonna work for them. They're gonna have to do more than just capitalize on the interceptions. They're gonna have to get a couple sacks. And
for the listeners at home,
I don't believe in their offense whatsoever. I'm sorry, I just don't.
For the people at home, when I say capitalize off Josh Allen interceptions, Josh Allen at least throw you 3 to 4 interceptions. You just got to catch them.
You got to catch them, but when you catch them, what you gonna do on offense?
That's what
you got to make sure you score every possession, even if it's just 3 points.
Cleveland Browns at the Detroit Lions. Cleveland came off that win against Green Bay last week. Their defense is going to keep them in the game. What is their offense going to do?
I don't know.
They got too much talent on offense just to be.
Detroit is better than they were last year. How is that even possible?
Let me ask you this. I know we off the subject. Njoku, where he fall in that tight end list? I like Njoku.
Yeah, but he's underperformed in my opinion. So
is it the offensive line or the quarterback?
I don't know what it is, but I think he could be better than what he currently is. I think he still got 2 years ago, I believe he had the horses to still be 1,000-yard receiver, but I think he's top 15 maybe.
So he got Detroit or Cleveland? I got Detroit in a close one.
I don't even have him in a close one. I think Detroit
gonna rattle.
I think so.
Detroit let people hang around, bro.
Not last week. I think they found their stride. I believe they found their stride, my guy. I don't.
Okay.
What was the score last week? I just had it up.
816-654-6883. That's a voicemail/text number.
And let's see, Detroit. I don't know where they are. Oh, that's this week games.
Week 3, man. Week 3. 816-654-6883 is the number.
Oh, they played the Ravens last week. That's why. That's why.
Oh yeah, that Monday night game.
I mean, the Ravens still good now. Let's not go there. But they lost against the Packers. They whooped the Bears. I think they're finally figuring out who exactly they want to be because they lost both the offensive coordinator and the defensive coordinator. They're figuring it out, and they're figuring it out in season. So,
AFC South matchup: the Tennessee Titans versus the Houston Texans. And I don't know why I was about to say the Houston Astros.
Because you always do that.
Tennessee Titans. Cam Ward getting his first win this week.
Really?
Yes. I got Tennessee.
I feel bad for Cam Ward.
He's been playing decent.
He's a good quarterback, but he is on this team that should have fired their head coach last year.
Well, who are you gonna get to coach him?
You figure that part out. You
bring in some real talent, man.
You go get Freddie Kitchens for all I care.
Don't do that. Well, yeah, do that. He's up there turning North Carolina to garbage.
Go get Mark Mangino for all I care. You got to get somebody better than Callahan. Callahan is really, I hope. Cam Ward does not seem like a soft individual, so I don't think that he's gonna be affected by bad coaching. But you never know in this league. You never know. So I'm hoping whoever they get is gonna be good.
Hey, and this is a winnable division. Every year.
Still. Yeah.
So
but they in the division with the Colts, and if they keep rolling.
No, I'm just saying, like,
I'm
just saying whoever get the coaching job, if they do fire Brian Callahan, if you get a good coach,
if that's happening,
you have a winnable division.
Agreed.
Who do you have here? Houston?
Yeah, I got Houston.
All right.
They are not as dynamic as they once were.
It's
discouraging to me.
This is the dumpster fest this week. Carolina Panthers at the New England Patriots. I got Carolina.
Not the Patriots, bro. What? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that?
I got Carolina. I had Pittsburgh last week.
Why are you doing that? Is this like reverse psychology?
No. Until Mike Vrabel stopped being so stuck up on the past. This ain't the 90s no more, 2000s. It's 2025, bro.
I don't need to just move to what we thought John Harbaugh was going to do. Run the ball, play defense.
Nah, Drake May too good just to run the ball.
Well, that's the problem.
And
that's also the problem with Patrick Mahomes. Everybody worried about Patrick Mahomes. That's the problem with them too. You got horrible running backs.
Raheem, whatever, Stevenson fumbling 3 inches from.
I agree. I agree.
Then that was a bad pick by Drake.
This is why
you on the 5-yard. I'm just saying, you on the 5-yard line. First down, you throw the ball. Second down, you throw the ball. Third down, you throw the ball. You get picked.
I'm with you.
Then we had to fumble at the 3-inch. Then 4th and 4 or 4th and 3 with the game on the line. You throw a 2-yard or 3-yard route, whatever the yard was, a yard behind. Then the wide receiver take a step backwards. You making too many mental mistakes, bro.
Running backs matter in this league. The Chiefs are a testament to that. The Patriots. The Patriots are a testament to that. So is the team you just mentioned. The Ravens are a testament to that. Captain Fumble McFumbly, Derrick Henry. Listen, at some point, you get figured out in this league, and that includes running backs.
And the rookie running back for the Patriots is a lot more explosive and better than Stevenson.
And they ain't putting him in for real. And Stevenson, come on, you about to get me on a tangent. The Chiefs got 2 old running backs. Like Pacheco, somebody says something.
Why you don't want him resign? Never mind. I don't want to go.
You want 2 yards of carry?
In the first game, he averaged 5. But only got 5 carries.
Thank you.
That wasn't on him. He was dominating.
He wasn't dominating.
5 yards of carry is not dominant.
Dominating.
5 yards of carry is not dominant.
He wasn't dominating. He would run into a hole that was not there.
But he averaged 5 yards that game.
So what? That's what we see after the game. You saw him run to the people. That's like the Egyptian. That's like the Israelites going to the water as opposed to what the Lord split in half.
Preach, preacher.
Come on now.
Preach, preacher.
I'm telling you, that's stupid.
You look like Kurt Franklin.
Stupid.
Or is it Fred Hammond?
No, it's definitely Kirk. Anyway, we keep it moving.
All
Like,
right.
running backs matter.
Los Angeles.
Bring back the running backs. Like, teams need to stop trying to extend these running backs unless they're super dynamic. But guys like Pacheco, Derrick Henry's at the end of it. You should have drafted a running back. You should have drafted one. Chiefs are not exempt to that. Yeah, maybe you should have just looked on the heat pile after the draft and got a guy. Anyway,
Los Angeles Chargers at the New York Giants. I feel like this is a game that the Giants could win.
What? I mean, now they got Jackson Dart in there, maybe.
Not because they got Jackson Dart.
Well, I mean, we know we get.
I'm just saying, Los Angeles Chargers are gonna run out of games where you just playing around and keeping teams in.
You think so?
I think
Justin Herbert's on a different level than he was in the past.
But they still in teams win. And I think the Giants could upset them.
Here's the only reason.
And if the Giants lose in a rout, Brian Daboll's fired after the game.
Here's the only reason that I believe that there's a possibility that they can win is because Brian Daboll's job is on the line. That's it. That's literally the reason I said that.
So who you got? Chargers. I got
4-0.
I got the Giants.
Them dudes gonna be 4-0.
This is probably the game. Well, one of the two games of the week. Philadelphia Eagles at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I'm going for Tampa. Shout out to AO1, my dog. But I'm going for Tampa.
Who's AO1?
You know who you are.
Is that AOC?
Okay.
She is fun. I'll knock her up.
When you said AOC, I knew where you were going to go eventually. It was coming to that.
I'm not saying I agree with her policies or whatever. I don't care about that. I'm just going off of the looks. But anyway,
who cares about her?
I got the Eagles.
She got the only poly you want to see. Shut up.
You said it for me.
Shut up.
You my conscience now?
Shut up, bro.
I see my boy Sasquatch
Saquon
gonna have a breakout game this week.
I don't think it's breakout, but I don't think he's gonna have a breakout game. I think this is a game for the running back. I mean, for the wide receivers. Personally, I do think this is a game for the wide receivers.
Mike Evans, I think, is out. I think
Mike Evans is out. I think he got another 2-3 weeks before he comes back.
So,
but they got.
I still think Philly will win.
I got Bucks. They got good defense. Vita Vea. That dude is a man.
And surprisingly,
massive human being.
And the next game, surprisingly, it's probably be a good game. The next game, the Indianapolis Colts at the Los Angeles Rams. These are two good football teams as of right now.
I got the Rams.
I got the Rams as well, but the Rams is a scary team to me.
I don't know.
You don't know what you're gonna get with the Rams.
I don't know what I'm gonna get. Dude, why you keep taking what I'm gonna say? That's exact. I don't know what I'm expecting from the Rams, but
from week to week, they had the Eagles on the ropes and let them off.
I just know that they could win this game. You can get it with Puka. You can get it with
Adams.
I see they're running back. Blake Corum. And I do think he's due for like a home run hitting game.
And Devontae Adams showed up last week.
Yeah.
But the Rams still Dennis Green, Rant.
We let him off the hook.
They let the Eagles off the hook 26-9. You let them come back, bro? Or 26-10 or 7 or something like that.
Should have never, yeah. You should have put that foot down, put the hammer down.
So I got the Rams, you got the Rams. Yep. Next game, Jacksonville Jaguars at the San Francisco 49ers. Will McCorkle luck run out this week?
I don't even think it's about McCorkle's luck running out. I think it's more about what the Jags got to do to figure it out. I'm not a fan of
Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
As you and Big Fish call him.
Yeah.
Jacksonville can actually win this game, but will they? No.
I don't think so.
I think Scamahan
is scamming his way into some wins.
Yeah.
Or like
if you go 4-0 with this roster banged up in the beginning of the season,
I will think there's some sort of voodoo going on. You're not gonna sit here and tell me every 2-3 years,
Then your boy's out.
like you miss
He
the
got hurt.
playoffs one year and then you come back stronger the year after. With like there's a pattern with the Shanahan 49ers. They take years off, a year off to go to the playoffs. Then they come back stronger than ever. Then
And they got another
playoffs.
injury, Ricky Purcell,
Pearsall,
whatever.
Pearsall.
So I
Which
still
is another issue that they're gonna have to overcome.
I still think he's a great game planner,
But
in big games, big moments, he tend to get the lead and go away from what he does, and just try to win the game instead of keep doing what you're supposed to do. Keep your foot
he
on their neck.
overthinks it.
Yes, but I think he'll find a way to beat the Jaguars.
We'll see.
This next game probably could.
Too.
The next game should be the game of the week. Baltimore Ravens at the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yep.
I
got the Chiefs.
I got the Chiefs as well.
I'm hoping Worthy is legit healthy, because having Worthy back brings another element to it.
Your boy be here, D-Hop,
who's actually doing something for the Ravens.
What are you sad?
No.
So
we got Tyquan Thornton. I'm actually okay with it. Like I'm starting to see Patrick Mahomes is starting to be better because he trusts the receiver. He finally trusts somebody.
It will be a long game if Derrick Henry don't fumble and they establish the running game. If they establish the running game, yes. If they establish the running game and Derrick don't fumble, the Chiefs could be in for a long night.
I don't think that's going to happen. I think they're going to have to rely on more Lamar bringing that run game to them, because that's what messed us up every other time is when Lamar runs the ball. And when they stopped running the ball, guess what happened? That's when we won AFC Championship game.
I think that's what's going to happen, that John Harbaugh is going to try to match Lamar with Patrick in the throwing aspect, which is
that's stupid.
That's how they always lose.
That's true.
So I think that's how it's going to happen.
But I will say this. Zay Flowers wants revenge.
For that fumble?
For the forced fumble. Was that 2 years ago?
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Ooh, that seems like not long ago. Who do we beat in the AFC Championship game this year? Buffalo, wasn't it?
No. Yeah.
It was Buffalo.
Yeah.
Ooh, time be flying. I can't believe that was 2 years ago. But Zay Flowers won't his, because 2 years ago is when we haven't had Snead for a year.
You see the Buffalo. Yeah, Patrick only beat Buffalo,
Ravens, and Cincinnati.
Yeah.
And the Titans. 2019. So 2019 was the Titans.
Oh, that's 18 with the Patriots.
The Patriots, we didn't beat them though.
I know. So basically Cincinnati, Bills, and Baltimore.
Ravens and
All right. This is an interesting game for me. Chicago Bears at the Las Vegas Raiders.
Chicago better win this.
Raiders should win this game.
Chicago better win this game.
I got Raiders. I picked Chicago last week. I picked the Raiders this week.
I got Chicago this week, and
Caleb's playing some good ball.
Caleb's playing good ball. I don't think Ashton Genty is playing good ball.
He's
for the Raiders. He's not playing good ball, and he's not as advertised either.
He has one breakout run a game. Then the rest, he's always stopped behind the line or right at the line.
I don't think
that breakout run be like 35, 40 yards. That makes it look, you know what I mean?
Pete Carroll don't run the ball like that.
I think
that's why. That's why he ain't got 2 Super Bowls.
I like Chicago. I'm picking the Raiders. But I like what Chicago's doing, man. Caleb was playing within the system now.
He needed it.
And he
needed it.
Dressing in the dress code. He's not crying to his mama no more.
He's still painting nails on the sideline. He
does. A little fruit booty.
Hold on. Whoa. You didn't see him painting nails on the sideline?
No.
Teammates and everything. Don't they ever win?
Yeah, they beat the Cowboys last week. Like I called it.
It was that one win. It was last week.
I called that game.
Oh, congratulations. You want a cookie? I ain't got one. So
yeah, I went to Elan's Cookie yesterday down the street. You ever been there?
I don't go to cookie places. No.
Why?
because they're like $7 for one cookie.
No,
You
it's $7 for a dozen.
Get McDonald's has them for $5. So
For $5?
a dozen cookies for 4 or 5 or 6.
But you can't get whatever flavor you want.
I don't need a bunch of flavors.
Chocolate chip is overrated.
Chocolate chip. What the heck is going? That is so not true. That is so not true.
Matter of fact, I'm going to Elan's
Granted,
today again, baby. Right after the podcast.
Personally, I'm a peanut butter fan.
Oh, that's what I get.
Peanut butter is, but I'm also not paying a bunch of money to go get chocolate chip. And also,
what?
Casey's is getting more prominent around Kansas City. Casey's got some of the best cookies out there. The one out there.
I'll just take your word for it.
I'm surprised you haven't been to Casey's for the coffee.
I did get their coffee when I was driving to Memphis.
People talk about Casey's coffee a lot.
It was all right.
I don't know anything about that. I don't drink coffee.
I used to like Quick Trip Colombian coffee. It went up to like $3 for a large. So I stick to McDonald's
every
now.
Year these prices climbing, bro. They climbing. We keep it moving.
Sunday night game should be a good one. Green Bay Packers at the Dallas Cowboys. Micah Parsons going back to Dallas.
And this, I feel like this is the second time, right? No, it's not.
First.
It's the first. I expect. Micah Micah makes a difference. Sometimes it's off the ball. Like he's working in the system now. And he's not the end all be all. Like with Dallas, if he wasn't getting no sacks, the defense had a bad game. Here, Rashawn Gary, I think he's got like 3 sacks. He's up on the top 10 list in sacks.
Huh?
And I think that's because
Micah
he's there. I think a lot has to do with it. So, but I got Green Bay.
I got Green Bay. Just play within the system. Don't try to do it for Micah. Just continue to do what y'all do.
Michael will get his.
Yeah, Micah gonna get his. But just do what you do. Play within the system.
Do what you do.
I got Green Bay as well.
And your crew.
Monday night.
Because they even got players and thugs doing it too. Just letting you know.
You're so ghetto. Monday night we got 2 games. The New York Jets at the Miami Dolphins.
Where are they playing these games at? Like what network?
Usually ABC, then the other one gonna be on ESPN. Like they're gonna switch, and Disney on both, so
yeah,
Disney gotta get both.
So here's the thing with Prime. I think you'd have to figure out a way to do 2 games in one, because there's not 2 channels on Prime.
But Prime
so
also
finally Prime also
was streaming. What was the Sunday night game?
Netflix did 3 games.
Oh, the Giants and Jets.
Netflix did 2 games, didn't they?
Yeah, then NBC did 1.
So it was like I said, you got to do a different time, different.
But
what they call them, different
time
zones. That's it. You can't do Midwest and East or Midwest and West. You got to do East and West.
Well, on Christmas, Netflix does the first game and the second game like always.
Yeah, it was 12, and then there was 2.
Yeah, the 12 and like 2:30, 3:30. So they make sure it's staggered.
But they got different things you could pick. You could pick different ones on Netflix.
No, that's YouTube.
I thought you could do it on Netflix too.
Netflix, you ain't do 1 game.
Okay.
I'm just saying they have
with the NFL.
Yeah, because they're only showing 1 game at a time.
Good point.
Their system would crash. But anyway,
I don't know.
I think I got Miami in this game, even though I want the Jets.
I'm hoping for the Jets. I'm hoping.
I don't think Justin Fields back this week, is he?
No.
That's the only reason I'm picking Miami.
The Jets.
I want the Jets to win, but I just think Miami gonna win this one.
I'm hoping for the Jets. I like Aaron Glenn. I don't think he's a horrible coach. I just think he's been
you in the wrong system right now with the wrong players.
Better teams are beating him. That's all.
And the last game, Cincinnati Bengals, who got mollywopped against the Vikings last week, versus the Denver Nuggets. Oh God, Denver Broncos. I don't know. I was looking at WNBA last night, man. I don't know why I said the Denver Nuggets. Denver Broncos.
They ain't even in the WNBA.
I know, but it was basketball. That's a good game. Minnesota.
Oh,
Lennox at the Mercury.
I was
Phoenix Mercury.
I was asleep.
I got Denver. This game,
I
this is
got-
a game you should win because Jake Browning is not the answer. Put pressure on him and do what you do, Denver. I have Denver.
I personally thought the Bengals should have brought in what's the name from Minnesota?
Wentz.
Yeah, because he used to be a starter, and at this point, you know you're gonna try what's the name out there, but you know he's always gonna get injured. So you got to get better at the quarterback, the backup quarterback position. But anyway, I'm hoping Cincinnati wins, but I got Denver.
I got Denver as well. And next Thursday, October 2nd, the Niners gonna get their first loss. The Niners at the Rams. I got the Rams.
I still got the Niners.
Really?
They don't. If they win this week, which I do believe they will, they game playing really well. So we'll see.
All right. Well, that's the show for today. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you have a great week. Be safe. Until next time. Be safe. Remember.